Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ariel, the Aztecs, and you're watching Fight Mecca, the new Temple of Combat Sports. And today's another special night, man, because we have another pro fighter here at the Temple, and he has a record of 9-0-1, 4 KOs. He's fighting out of the Northside of Houston, Texas. Christopher Saul Gonzalez Jr. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, man. Finally, we were able to get this interview going, brother. Man, I know you be staying busy, making that money in the oil rigs, brother. What's up? If you could just get a little bit closer right there, bro.
I'm good, man. I'm excited for this upcoming fight that I got on the 15th, August 15th. Just prepared. I'm ready, man.
Yeah, we're like, what,
a week away?
7 days away?
7 days away, exactly.
Yeah, for sure, man. And how's training camp been going? How's all that going?
It's been good. I mean, the weight's been good. I'm only a few pounds overweight. I'm good. The sparring's been good. Just being consistent, being in the gym every day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know it gets hard, working a full-time job as well.
Yeah.
But, I managed to do it.
Yeah, man, got to chase your dreams, man. And I know how that is, man, because I work a full-time job too. And I don't even know because I love boxing more. So I don't know. Like, this is technically like the side hustle, right? I don't know how you see it, but I mean, if it was up to me, I'll be doing this all day, 24/7, man. But the bills got to pay the bills,
exactly,
man. So
exactly.
So how do you see it? Do you see it more like that, like me, like, hey, man, like?
Yeah, exactly. I see it the same way. Like at the end of this is my dream. This is what I'm passionate about. But my 9 to 5, that's what helps pay the bills at the end of the day.
Yeah,
that's what funds the dream.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
And I think a lot of people sometimes they get too focused on seeing like the end,
exactly,
right? Like the success, and it's like no, man. Like sometimes people ask me like, hey, do you do this for full time? And like I kind of want to lie to them, like, I do this full time. Sound cool, but I mean, nah, man. We gotta scale up.
Exactly.
It's for you. It's fight for fight. You know what I mean? Me, it's just like interview per interview, and then until we get to the point where we want to be at. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. I'm glad. I guess we kind of see the same thing, right, man?
Yeah.
People, they don't see the grind sometimes, man.
Yeah, but I feel like that's with most things. People just want the end result.
Yeah.
But they don't want to make the sacrifices. Yeah. They don't want to put the time in, the effort, and the work.
Yeah.
I have 10 years doing this, doing boxing, and I'm barely kind of seeing some money coming in, you know. But I mean, it took 10 years of my time sacrifice.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got to keep chasing the dream,
exactly.
Man. And so before we get this interview started, bro, I do like to ask questions that way the people get to know you too, man. So, so you are from Houston, Texas. You were born and raised here. Do you speak Spanish?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yes. Cool. That's good, man.
Spanish was my first language.
Okay, cool.
And then English was my second.
Dad did a good job.
Yeah, exactly. You did.
Unlike me, man. I got like 3 kids, man. Like I wouldn't say they're no sabos because they know how to get around. Yeah. But that's good that that your parents, your whole parents did teaching you, man. So you're fluent. You can have a conversation. Okay, cool.
Correct, yes.
I'm the same way too. Like learn Spanish first, and then my kids make fun of me, and like because they're like, you say a lot of things backwards, and I'm like, I can't help it because I think in Spanish a lot of stuff is backwards. So
yeah, correct.
Even like sometimes you can hear an accent sometimes, believe it or not, bro. I know right now I'm probably sound fluent, but sometimes when I am saying some words in English, I'll say with an accent, and they're like, the Mexican's coming out of you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But hey, man, shout out to la raza mexicana, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in Mexico. We all got families over there, man.
Correct.
So, also, what schools did you go to around here, man?
Oh, so I went to high school. I went to Heights High School. It used to be called Reagan, if I'm correct.
Small world, bro.
Yeah, so it's right by it's like right on the north side, basically.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah.
Because my cousins all went there.
Oh, really?
My uncle, yeah. So yeah, it was Reagan. They used to wear
the
maroon color. So
Bulldogs.
I know that. Yeah, for sure, man. My big sister, she went to Reagan, bro.
Oh, really?
And she graduated back in I think 0201.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, my uncle, he went there too. I don't know if my mom went there, but they stayed around the area. They stayed around the Houston Heights. Shout out to the Heights too. But they're all from the Heights, and they went there. Middle school, they went to the other middle. I can't remember the name of the middle. What middle school you went to?
I went to John Marshall Middle School.
John Marshall, I think.
Marshall, yeah. I know the middle school's close to Heights is Hamilton, if I'm correct.
Yeah, they went to Hamilton. There you go, man.
Hamilton.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Small world, bro. Yeah.
All that is my area. Then my mom graduated from Northside, which was Davis. Yes, it used to be Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all right there, the North Side.
Yeah. What about Pops? Pops, where did he graduated at? Or you don't know?
No, he didn't finish high school.
Oh, okay. Hey, man, shit. I always tell my kids, man, like, you don't have to go to school, man. You know, we can work with our hands and we can make it happen, man. So I always tell my kids, man, you know, you want to go to college, it's cool. And I know it probably doesn't sound good to say that, but I'm like, hey, man, like, there's other ways to make money, man.
Exactly.
Like, it's all about, like, who you know, but what you know too and what you can do. So man. So it's
I
cool.
mean, everybody has their own way of raising the children. My dad told me the same thing. Like, if y'all don't want to go to school, you don't have to go to school. But y'all not gonna sit around and do nothing. Y'all gonna have to do something.
I tell that to my oldest kid, my little kid. I'm like, hey, when y'all get older, because my son be like, oh, I want to come work with you. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but you know, you ain't gonna stay here at home and do nothing. So I guess I don't know if that's like the way Latinos are raised or Mexican people are raised. I mean, my dad told me the same thing, bro. But my dad was more adamant about like going to school. He was like, "No, you gotta go to school, this and that." And I would just see like a lot of people, they'll be like in debt, like with loans and stuff. And I was like, bro, I'm not trying to do all that. So when I found a good job, I was like, I'll stick to it. And I would tell my kids too, like, hey, like, you know, that's the only back for that. You know, I think when we go to college, you can have a degree, you can take it somewhere else, but...
And I feel like a lot of times, college is kind of a scam sometimes. Yeah. It's like, you want to go for business, but it's like you're learning business from a teacher. A teacher who, I guess, I wouldn't say knows nothing about business, but if you want to learn about business, go with someone who actually owns a business. You know?
They'll give you the one-on-one real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. Cool, man. And also, man, how did you get into boxing, bro? Come on, man. Spill the beans, brother.
It really started as a punishment. I always said the same thing, which I mean it's true though. So I don't know what grade I was, maybe 6th grade, 5th grade, probably 6th grade. I was in middle school. For my age, I was obese. I was overweight for my age, and I don't know. You know, I just with having Hispanic parents. You know, my dad came home mad one day from work, and he was
he said mad.
Yeah, he was mad, and I mean, cause we would just stay home, do nothing. We wouldn't play no sports, after school sports or nothing. We would just be at the house, just eating, playing video games, doing nothing. So one day he was just like, you know what, get up, let's go to the gym. I mean, thinking, oh, it's just gonna be a regular fitness gym, a regular LA Fitness or something. He took it to a boxing gym, and it was me and my brother. It's I only have one sibling.
Okay.
So we ended up going to a boxing gym, and at first we hated it, but over time it just became something that we like to do. Yeah. And I trained for about 6 months. Then I had my first fight. Ever since, I just never looked back. Yeah. Just kept going with it.
Yeah. Here you are, man.
Yeah.
Now with a record of 9-0, man. Yeah. Man, that's awesome, bro. You say you had your brother, he boxed too, right?
Yeah, we both boxed. We did a lot of amateur fights. Well, we did about 60, 70 amateur fights, both of us. And but he had a different route. He didn't wanna make the weight. He didn't wanna cut the pounds to make the diet. So
yeah, man, boxing, and like what we were talking about earlier, man. You know, before the show, like it will show if you're not. For one, I think step one's the scale. 2, in the ring, once you're like, if you're not prepared, then it will show. You will get gassed out, burned out. I mean, can't make weight, so it's not for everyone. Like they say, you can't play boxing. So
no. I feel like boxing is a very jealous sport.
Yeah.
If there's certain things that you don't do right, it's like just like you said, it's gonna show. It's gonna show on the ring.
Yeah. Yes. And it sucks too sometimes, bro, because I like from other like you know, you always hear from other fighters, bro, like they'll say like, I'm good, this is my best training camp ever, and then you find out like that something was hurting, like you know, wrist injury, knee injury, bro, and a lot of things can happen, you know, like life can happen because life doesn't stop. Like you can either just get sick, you know, and it's like you're getting in shape, But if you get sick, now you got to take. I don't know how it works with fighters. Y'all can't take just anything. So you know what I'm saying. So I can see that. Like when a fighter don't make weight, I'm not quick to judge him. Like, oh man, it's because he's not what's the word? Discipline, or he's just playing around. No, I just feel like sometimes things happen. You never know, man. Like one day we're here, next day you're gone, bro. Exactly. So we could be doing something happens with the family. Yeah. 2, you can get sick. 3, you can get hurt, during, like you hurt like your wrist. Yeah. Like we were just saying. So it's not, I don't think it's taking, to me it's like, let's just say you hurt your knee, but you got to fight and you got a contract and all this stuff. You can always pull out, but that messes a lot of things up. I'm pretty sure your promoter most of the time will be like, come on, man, I think you could do it. Come on, man. I don't have, You
have a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, man. So I can see why a lot of fighters sometimes, they don't make weight. Like your knee hurts. Yeah.
Not only that, I feel like a lot of the boxing fans, they're very quick to criticize and judge. Any little thing you do, just like how you said, life happens at the end of the day. Think something can happen outside of boxing and people. I mean, obviously, it was probably showing your performance, but people are so quick to judge, like, oh, he's done or he's washed up already. When, you never know what he was going through. Maybe he had personal issues or something, or just something. Maybe, just how you said it, he hurt his wrist or something. You never know.
Yeah, man, for sure.
And as a fighter as well, I mean, you don't want to quit or pull out. You want to you want to fight. I mean, you're a fighter.
Because you already sold tickets. You already have people that might be flying to come see you, that drove to see you. Last things you want to do. I think a lot of fighters probably will go through with it, bro. Yes. There will be a few. I think if they really, really can't go through with it, they're going to pull out. You've heard some stuff from some fighters where, like, they didn't feel like fighting or whatever. But I don't think that's the case. 'Cause a lot of people say, well, it's because he was scared or blah, blah, blah. I don't think no fighter's scared to go out there. No. Boxing is a special sport, bro. They're like, I think we'll, like, push the people that can't make it to the side and the thin people will be right there, bro. I know, like, and I know, and I started thinking when I started, like, doing this sport too, I started noticing, like, damn, man, like, after doing hard rounds back to back, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, things start hurting, bro. Yeah. like your ribs, your back, you know what I mean? Yeah. You might have a hard sparring, man. You have a headache. I mean, a lot of things can happen, bro. That's why I'm like, nah, this ain't for the weak, man, for sure. So anytime I see fighters like you, bro, anybody, bro, that get up in the ring, no matter what the record is, I'm like, yo, like, hats off to you because, man, like, I mean, even like the journeyman that people, put them like, bro, they still good. They still got to train. I mean, you can't just be like, all right, cool, I'm going to just show up. Nah, bro, like, because you can get really hurt if you don't train, even if you're a journeyman. So, yeah, man.
The way I see it is just how you said it, like, I feel anybody who steps into that ring automatically you deserve respect because not anybody could just do that. It takes courage and it takes balls to actually go up there and in front of all those people. And giving it your best.
For sure, man. And any other sports that you played, man?
I did soccer maybe for like a year and a half, but it wasn't really my thing.
Nah.
No.
Damn.
I feel like most Hispanics is
soccer.
Right, it's soccer. Not for me.
Yeah.
I feel like boxing. That's why my mom always gets mad at my father too, because she's like, they could have picked any other sport. They could have picked soccer, football, basketball, but we ended up with boxing.
Yeah. It just, man, look, I played soccer when I was a kid. My dad was like, his dreams were to be a pro fighter, so that's what he knows. He played, you know what I'm saying? He played until like that man tore his knees, ACLs, broke his ankles, had surgeries. Like he played till like literally till he couldn't play no more. And so he taught, like, I think as any father would, they'll teach whatever your kids they know. And but just boxing, bro, there's something else to it, bro. Like I don't know what it is. I'm not even a pro fighter or amateur, but I've trained. I sparred with amateur fighters. I sparred with pro fighters. Not like big pro fighters, but you know what I'm saying? And there's just something to it, bro, that when you're training. I know right now I'm not in shape, but when I was in shape, it was just something to it that, like, another gym hits you up and they're like, we need this weight class fighters. You show up and you train, and then sometimes you get your ass kicked. Sometimes you get the best of the other one. Like sometimes I surprise myself because I would be with like a pro fighter, and I'll be like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure they didn't go 100% on me, but I was still hanging there. So I was just like, okay, like you there's something like you feel, even training, bro. You feel good after training, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I know I've been seeing like when y'all be running and all that stuff, like man, you still feel good, and it's a good way to like learn how to defend yourself too.
Exactly.
So I taught my kids how to box too, man. I was kind of like your dad too. I was like, you know, I just saw them playing video games on the tablets, bro. And once they were old enough, and I was like, nah, man, like y'all ain't gonna sit around play video games all day. Like at least y'all gonna work out, and then y'all can go and play video games. You know what I mean?
We gotta be doing something first.
For sure. Because I mean, for one, it's not bad. It's bad to be out there playing video games all day. And two, it's good for the health, bro. You know what I mean? So
the way I see it, as boxing is very beautiful. As a fighter, I have a love and hate relationship towards it. Obviously, you know, who wants to wake up early in the morning, go training, you know what I'm saying, go spar, knowing that you're gonna go get hit, you know, and doing it 6 days out of the week, and still maintaining a very strict diet, maintaining your weight. I feel like the average person probably wouldn't even last a few days doing that.
yeah.
So, you know, but whenever the weight is made and I'm able to show my performance and fight, and when I get the victory, it feels good. It's a feeling that I have yet to experience with anything else.
Yeah.
You know, once they call out my name and say that I got the victory, it's like, man, all that hard work that I put in, all those late nights, early mornings, finally paying off.
Yeah. I see that, man. And that's an awesome thing, bro. Like, living the dream, bro.
Yes.
So let's start off with your career. I noticed that you had your pro debut around February 2023 in Mexico. I think one of your first fights was called Guerra en la Frontera.
Yes,
right? Something like that. Man, what was that? Your first 3 fights were in Mexico, man. What was that like? You know, because I know you were born here.
Yes.
I know your dad's from Mexico and your parents, but how did it feel for you to go fight over there, man? Like,
no, it felt good. It felt good. Obviously, I have a Mexican bloodline in my family, but it felt good, and it was nothing new. I had already fought in Mexico a few times in the amateurs, so it was just. I mean, it's not the same, but obviously, because you're a professional now, you know, smaller gloves, no headgear, but it wasn't a new feeling or anything towards me. It was just something that, you know, that I did before that I'm just doing again. Felt like another day in the office.
yeah.
That's really it.
So, I'm assuming, like you said, you had fought in Mexico before as an amateur. What did you say your record in amateur was, like 60 something or?
Yeah, I really don't remember my amateur record too much, but I did about like 60, 70 fights. Because typically I would do, when I started off my amateur career, I did just regular bouts. But and then after I hit probably 10 fights, I just started doing nothing but tournaments.
Yeah.
National tournaments in Mexico. So some days you go 2-3 days fighting straight.
Yeah.
Obviously they keep it in the book, but I don't keep track of it one by one.
Okay,
you know?
okay. Yeah, and so I'm assuming like you won Golden Gloves.
Yes, I won
state.
Yes, I
state
won
Gloves?
Golden Gloves 3 years in a row, if I'm correct. And then in one of the tournaments, I ended up getting the outstanding boxer of the whole tournament.
Okay, good, cool. So like you said, you had amateur fights in Mexico. So I guess when you say you went pro, it didn't feel too like you're not weird, but like not like, hey man, I know what this is.
Yeah. Nothing new. It was just more about getting it just into the pro style. Yeah. No headgear, smaller gloves, and it feels a lot different. It's nothing the same. The same.
But like you said, you don't wear all that stuff. Did it feel better for you? Because I know sometimes the headgear kind of gets in the way.
Yes, it does.
So did it feel better? Like, man, like I'm free. Like, hey, man, like no headgear.
Yeah.
No.
At first, it was just more. Obviously, it does feel better because you don't have anything blocking out your view or anything. But the shots feel a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because in the amateurs, I guess they wear different weight size too on the gloves?
So in the amateurs, for my weight, we use 10 ounces, and then for the pros, we use 8 ounces. But I feel like the amateur gloves have a lot more padding compared to the pro ones. The pro ones they feel like so small. They
that,
feel so small in your hand.
Yeah, like a puncher's glove.
Exactly.
It could be horsehair. Yeah, I think in the amateur you could tell by the foam and the like, the foam is bigger.
I don't know about horse padding, but I guess that's a thing.
Like they call horsehair a thing.
Yeah.
Like the puncher's gloves, like Clito Reyes. I know Everlast MX. Like they have. I'm pretty sure it's like something like horsehair or something like that. And man, I think in one fight, if I'm not mistaken, Maidana versus Floyd Mayweather. Maidana had horsehair, bro, and then they were like picking the gloves, bro, and like Mayweather was like, hell no, fuck that. Put me in the same thing, like put him the same thing I'm wearing, bro. Cause so I mean, I seen some videos, bro, when they're putting they put the gloves on and they're able to kind of like push like the leather back a little bit, and it's like, man, bro, I'm pretty sure when you're getting hit with that. Yeah, it's gotta hurt, bro. Cause
that's why not every glove is the same. That's why people have their own, glove that they like. But I seen that video. But that glove that Maidana had, it didn't look like it had any padding.
Yeah, but they're like that. A lot of people think like he was trying to cheat. Well, from my opinion, bro. But it was like, nah, man. You seen them MX? They're kind of coming like it's almost like they're broken in, bro.
And they had like 2 or 3 pairs of them, and all of them were the same.
The same thing. So, it's just by the time I think they were recording, everybody had put their hands on or something like that. But is there like a preference on you? Like
not really. I haven't fought with too many different gloves. I think I've only fought with Everlast and these other set of gloves that's here from Houston. What is the name?
Zaragoza.
Okay, Zaragoza gloves.
Yeah,
I like those. They feel really good.
Okay.
But so far, I've only fought with those 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And when you were in Mexico, I know you fighting out of the Lopez boxing gym, and I've interviewed Brian and Hercules. Yes. I believe they were in the same card, man. So it was more like, were you already training with at the Lopez gym, or it happened afterwards, or what's up?
Yeah. So. Actually, me and Brian and my brother, we all started boxing around the same time. Mm-hmm. If I'm correct, I think we started a week first, and then he came a week or 2 afterwards. But I mean, Brian he already had somebody in his family fighting, which was his uncle. If I'm correct, he went 19 or 20.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Uncle Duke, right?
Yes. Yeah. And then unfortunately, he got incarcerated for a crime that he didn't commit.
Yeah.
But he had boxing in his family, in his bloodline already. So when Brian came to the gym, he was already, he was naturally gifted. I want to say he was naturally gifted.
Yeah.
And me, on the other hand, I had to work.
Yeah.
I had to work harder.
Yeah.
And that's fine, But so we started our amateur careers together. We went to nationals, we went to national tournaments together. And I don't know, just over time, we just separated, and 3-4 years went by, and then we ended up in the same gym again with Lopez.
Okay, like Faith.
Yeah. We separated, and then we came back together, and he was already a professional at that time, and I was still an amateur.
Yeah.
So I think I ended up training there for a year, and then that's when we did the transfer to go pro.
Yeah, because like I said, I noticed when I was looking at your record and the fights and all that stuff, I was like, oh. That's Brian there. That's Hercules. I don't know if Lucero was there in one of those fights, but but I was like, okay, like maybe like it's the whole family.
No, yeah. Me and Brian, we basically started boxing together.
Yeah.
Started our careers together.
Y'all sparred too before?
Yeah, we sparred. We used to spar all the time.
Yeah.
There would be times we would go to sparring events. No one wanted to spar me. No one wanted to spar him. Yeah. So we had to go up ourselves and spar each other.
Yeah.
To this day, we still spar each other.
Spar?
Yeah, to this day.
There's good days, bad days.
Yeah. For the both of us. Some days I'll get the better and some days he'll get the best of me, Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's still all love.
Yeah.
It's just friendly competition at the end of the day. We both just want to get better.
For sure, man. So I noticed you fought in Diga Promotions and Bayou Promotions, but now this one that you're fighting, was it called Texas Combat Sports?
Yes, correct.
Man?
This is my first time fighting with them.
Yeah, man. I was telling you earlier, man, like, fortunately, bro, I can't make it to the fight because I got, got stuff to do with the wifey, but not for sure I'll be there, bro. I love to show up. Every fighter that at least comes here, I want to show up to at least to one fight. What can you tell us about this fighter you're fighting, man?
So as of right now, we know that he's coming off a layoff. And honestly, I haven't seen too many fights of him. I maybe seen one or two short videos, but not too much of him. But at least I don't think it should be a problem. Only because I'm not the type of fighter to go in there and just want to get a knockout right away or just try to brawl it out or anything. I like to figure him out, see his weakness, see what he's good at, and capitalize on his weakness. Yeah. And at least with me, I adjust to every fighter, so I don't fight every fighter the same. Yeah. And I always find a way to win. Yeah. So I think I should, I do that really well.
Okay, yeah, man. So I'm assuming this fight's also taking place at 130, right?
Yes, correct, 130.
Okay, cool. Do you plan to stay at 130 for a long time, or you're kind of like, time to move up to 135? Or?
No, I think 130 is my weight. Yeah. I fought at heavier. I fought at 135 before, and I fought at 140 as well.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, and no, there's a difference. Yeah, and my weight is 130 for sure. Yeah. It's 130. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, who's some of the sparring that you've done with, man? Whether like who's giving the best sparring? Any known names, man? Whether it's from the amateurs or pros, like who's someone that stuck out or whatever.
I've been around with a lot of big names. Yeah. I've sparred Oshaki Foster. I've also sparred Miguel Flores. Breon.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Raymond Ford as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They just fought each other.
Yeah, they just fought each other. Yeah. Also, who else did I spar? I know I'm missing maybe one or two other ones. Yeah. It was a while back ago, but yeah, I think those are the pretty big names so far.
What was that like, man? Like when the first time you got like. They called you up like, hey man, how did you feel? Like, did you feel like this is my moment? Did you feel nervous?
You feel a little nervous. Whoever says you don't feel nervous, I think they're lying. Obviously, you feel nervous because you're going up against someone who's really talented. Not only that, has been in the sport for so long, and it feels like you're going against somebody who's really good. You know, so it's like you have to bring your A game. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a good experience, At the end of the day, I don't really like to count sparring sessions because they're just sparring, Yeah. Some days, you're probably having a bad day or anything, but just to be in there with somebody who's in a higher caliber, like as you, not as you, but above you. Yeah. To see the way they spar, the way they think, the way they do certain things, it helps you to become a better fighter. Yeah.
And Who has I'm not like I say I'm not trying to like start stuff, but I'm just saying who has been like a puzzle to you, like damn, like I can't just figure this guy out. Is there anybody that you be like, man, like shit, like can't get this dude?
Yeah, I want to say Oshaki. Oshaki, yes. I feel like he's very intelligent. I want to say that. Maybe if I get him with one shot, it was probably luck. You know what I'm saying? If I get him with it again, then then it was his fault, but for sure he'll do something different the third time. Yeah. So he wouldn't get hit with that shot. Yeah. And vice versa, he'll switch from orthodox to southpaw, give different angles, and 1 minute he'll come to you, the other minute he'll let you come to him. Yeah. Like he's just I think he's an all well around good fighter. Yeah. He has a lot of tools. Yeah. Compared to some fighters that only have one tool. So yeah, I think that was something that I really had to really adapt to. The switching, the angles.
I didn't much even know he switched because usually he fights like unorthodox, right? Most of I seen him switch, but I don't think he does it enough for me to even notice that. But that's cool, like that. He would switch up.
He switched. I think one time, if I'm not correct, when he fought Fulton. Stephen Fulton, if I'm correct, I think he did the whole fight as a southpaw.
For real?
I'm correct, yes.
Oh yeah, bro, I was at that fight. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think he switched. So that's what I'm saying. Like he you can't even tell what stands. Like he's natural in because he's natural in both of them. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was just very very difficult. So it's like I feel like I'm doing good 1 minute, then he'll switch it up.
Yeah.
And it's like I gotta reset all over again.
Gotta readjust.
Yeah, readjust or like do certain things the opposite way.
Yeah. And what about you? Do you switch stances or you just?
I like to switch. I'm still learning the southpaw stance, but I like to switch every now and then, just for myself as well. You know, see if I can add more tools to the toolbox. You know.
Yep. It's crazy is when I used to box, bro. I ended up switching southpaw because my left knee would hurt a lot, bro.
Really?
So you're right-handed. I think you put a little bit more to your left. I don't know why, and it was my knee started getting swollen up, bro. So I started switching southpaw, and I think even at one time, bro, like this is what I'm saying about that happens in boxing a lot, bro. Like your knee, like I think my knee will hurt, and I kind of got used to that. But then like my elbow started hurting, bro. Yeah. So now I was like, crap, bro. Like, you usually, my left hand, my jab, and I was like, crap, like I gotta start switching stances. But you actually, like you said, you do add something else, and you could throw somebody off, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You do like 2-3 rounds as a right-handed, and then out of nowhere in between, you start. They're like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, start, and then so like I think that's good. Like, so I'm glad that you work, turning southpaw too and adding to the tools, man, because I think it can come handy. I hope you never get hurt in between fights. Like I know I hear sometimes people that they'll break a knuckle or they'll get hurt and they gotta switch. Exactly. So even if that was to happen, like I said, hopefully it don't happen. Yeah. But at least like I could turn and see. You know what I'm saying? You have something else in your arsenal, bro. So.
I feel like you always have to think about obviously the best outcome, but the worst outcome as well. Just like how you said, like. Even when you get hurt, like you gotta learn how to survive, you know what I'm saying, and do all that with the switching and everything. So I feel like the more tools that you have in the toolbox, the better it will go.
Nice.
That's what I believe.
Nice, man. I saw your last fight, man. It was for Bayou Promotions. You fought, if I'm not mistaken, Malik Barrett. He's a Dominican dude.
Yes, correct.
That was a great fight, man. I liked it. I liked it. I saw that when you fought him and some other guy. There was Antigua Promotions. His name was Siriki.
Yeah,
right?
Siriki,
like yeah, man. Good fight. That Malik, he was tall.
Yeah, he was
lengthy.
tall. He was very tall.
And I saw that, and I chose those two fights because I noticed what you could do with a tall fighter, and then Siriki seemed more like your height, right?
Yeah, he was more my height, but he was heavy. That's when I went up to 140 for that fight. Yeah.
But I mean, it looked like Siriki wanted kind of to quit. Like you almost had him out. Right?
Yeah. Towards the end, I feel like I could have got him out of there, but just like I mean, he was when he got hurt, like he knew how to survive. He knew what he was doing, so he would grab onto me, and it was already the last 10. It was the 10-15 seconds of the last round, so he had to do what he had to do to survive those last seconds. Yeah. But no, and then with Malik was he was young, just like me, around the same age, and he was tall, and him too. He would switch. So he would go from orthodox to southpaw, and the good thing is that I've sparred a lot of southpaws, so I've gotten used to southpaws. But someone who doesn't spar southpaws or is used to southpaws, I'm pretty sure they would have a difficult time with it. But so I was able to adjust. It was just that he was just a little awkward at times because he was tall, he was pretty long. But I mean, just like I said, I mean, I adjusted and I got the job done. Yeah,
man. I honestly think he started switching from what I could tell. I think it's because he didn't know what to do no more, bro. Yeah. I feel like you were kind of getting the best of him in between that fight, that he just started switching just to see something, something land there. You know what I mean? But how would you describe your fighting style, bro? Because
my fighting style, I want to say I'm more of a boxer puncher. Yeah. Because I wouldn't say I guess I box, but obviously I like to put power behind those shots. And also I'm not the type of fighter to look for a knockout right away. I like to figure him out, just like I said, and like pick my shots, look at him, look at his weaknesses, and just box him and then add some power behind them shots. Really.
And that's good too, man, because at least I feel like you get to control the pace when you're a boxer puncher, and you won't get over man, I'm not saying emotional, but like eager to forget the knockout and leave yourself open. So I think that's good for your fighting style. I mean I even noticed it that I think it was in the 5th round. I I don't know if he hit you behind the head or
Yeah.
right, and you still stay composed, bro.
Yeah.
You were like, it's almost like like you were just like nothing happened. Like I think you could hear the crowd being like, hey, like what the hell, you know, that was dirty. But you were just like, you didn't much even seem mad or nothing. You were like, you know, you're missing, you know, tunnel head. Like I gotta finish this fight. I can't let that. So man, so that's good, man.
Now, the ref had told us to break, and so I broke, and I braked, and I pulled back a little bit, and that's when he kept still trying to hit me with a shot. But I stayed composed and I stayed calm because I know he couldn't really do anything throughout the whole fight. So I feel like that was just something he was trying to do to either get into my head or because he couldn't do anything. So I feel like that's the only thing he could fall back to. Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, like he's frustrated. Like I know he is. So I just got to keep doing what I'm doing because it's working. Yeah. Cool. But a fighter who lets his emotions get the best of him, I'm pretty sure it would have been a different outcome. Yeah. He would have maybe fought his fight. Yeah. And maybe lost those rounds or gotten dropped or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think in Spanish they have a saying. They say el que se enoja pierde. I don't know how it goes, bro. It's something like that, right? Like el que se enoja pierde, el que se enoja primero pierde, something like that. Yeah. So I always like when I would train my kids, my middle child, he's a little bit more aggressive. He gets a little emotional, bro. And I always tell him like, cause him and his big brother, they still spar, bro. One's 19, one's 15. Bro, I'm telling you, man, they be sparring, bro. That's that brother love.
No,
bro.
yes, exactly. Yeah.
And I would tell him like, hey man, like you're smarter than this, and he'll get clocking. I'm like, well, that's what happens, bro, because you're mad. You know,
so fighting with emotion. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's good to stay composed, man, like you do. Doing one, I don't know what fight it was. I think when you fought Ricky, bro. You came out with the banda, bro, right? Yeah, the white outfit, man.
Those are my boys. The Hijos de Muñoz. Shout out to them. If y'all watching, Hijos de Muñoz, shout out to y'all. Yeah, they're my boys. I know them way before. Not before boxing. Probably when I was still an amateur in my amateur days. They're family friends. So I always had that idea, you know, coming out with a band, giving out like doing big performances, big walkouts. Yeah. So I told them, they walked me out. Yeah, what they say? They're like, yeah. That's
dope, man. Like, anytime I think about that, bro, I think about like, I don't know if you remember Abner Mares.
Yes.
He had like Ariel Camacho. Yes. Every time I go back and look, I'm like, dude, that's like the dopest shit. Like,
no, he's the one. He's basically the one that started that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because I don't remember, like, I think I remember like back in the day with Chavez. Like, I think. Like Vicente will come out with him, but like I said, like at least like that type of music. What's the name of music? Like Camacho.
Like narco corridos or
they're not. Is it called? It's like what's it called? Tumbados, right? Tumbados.
It's not. I wouldn't say really tumbados. They're more like I want to say they're more like narco corridos, because I feel like corridos tumbados is more like is what's popping now. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was back in what?
2012,
right?
Yeah.
So it was back then.
Yeah. And it's kind of changed because you could tell like kind of like Camacho did, and now the new guys like Nathan and Junior H and all that stuff. So it's a little more different. Yeah. But I still mess with it, man. I love all that stuff, bro.
Oh yeah. That's why I seen it. I actually seen it from him, and I was like, man, I think that's so cool.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Yeah. So. They have been performing with. They have a band. They're all related. I think they're all brothers or cousins. They're all related. So they've been going at it for a few years, and the opportunity presented itself. They were in Houston that one time, so they were like, let's go, let's do it, let's put on a show.
That's dope, man. Yeah. You hit them up like now, like, hey, y'all want to come do it again, or
yeah. So maybe not for this next fight, but the one after this, I'll probably tell him, come down again. Yeah. So this next fight, I'll be coming out with how do you say it?
Forico, you were telling me.
Yes, with the dancing.
Canelo style. I know Canelo did the same thing too.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna come out with those. Just do a little bit of different stuff, each fight. Maybe one of these next fights come out with a marching band or something. Yeah, okay. For sure, do different things.
I like it though because you sticking like now when you were mentioning that, I'm like, oh yo, like you sticking to like your roots. I think that's important, bro. I always try to tell my kids like, like I was born here, you were born here, but my dad and your grandpa, they came here. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, sin papeles, bro. And then they made a life here, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's important for them to always remember that and not be like some of those coconuts dudes that just like act like, hey man, like nah, bro, y'all must have forgot at one point.
Oh yeah.
You could technically say we were all illegal at one point.
No,
you know
yeah. I feel like there's certain people in our family that paid the wave, made the sacrifices for us to, be able to be born here and have and be here, and have the freedom that we have now in the United States. Man, so obviously, I love Mexico. I lived out there for a few years when I was younger.
Yeah.
But things got bad, so we had to end up moving back over here to Texas. But yeah, man, I love Mexico, man. I love Mexico.
Yeah, man. That's a lot of beautiful spots, bro. Like you said, some spots could be bad, but most of it's good. Our people are good to us. Yeah. It's beautiful over there, man. So Club 40, man, it just sucks, bro, because you were telling me that. I'm like, man, I wish I could go. I'm going to see if I can find a way to go. And by the way, guys, make sure to check him out. He hooked me up with this Junior shirt, man. This is for your next fight.
Headband.
Yes, sir. Got me the headband and everything. If I was
Mexico
there, I'll be wearing it too, bro.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm thankful, bro, for giving me the shirt, man. For sure. Appreciate that, man.
I had the idea of coming out with the dancers for my last fight, but the venue didn't really present itself because it had no stage really. And since it's my first time fighting with Texas Combat, I love the way they do the shows. Yeah. So shout out to Texas Combat. They do big screens, big stages. Yeah. So I was telling my team, this is the perfect opportunity to do it. This is the perfect opportunity.
And how does that start, bro? Because like, obviously, like you said, the Banda guy, right? But for the Club 40, bro, like, do you already know some people, or you're scouting, or you start looking, or like, hey, you tell them like, hey man, I'm a fighter, man. Would you like to come? And how much do you charge? Do they charge you? Or how does all that go?
Obviously, social media plays a big part. I'll see something and I'll get an idea, and I'm like, you know what, this is what I put one and one together, and I'm like, you know what, this is a pretty good idea. Let me try this. But I had a friend who did that, but they didn't do it no more. So I was on my own. I had to kind of like look everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever I could find. And luckily I came across this one page, and they were able to do it. Yeah.
And do you get turned down sometimes? They're like, nah, man, we don't want to do it.
As of yet, no. Yeah. Only because I feel like it's a good opportunity for the both of us. Yeah. Only because I'm pretty sure they perform. They have their shows and stuff like that. But to say like, we're gonna come out with a boxer who fights, in the stage with a different audience. I feel like we kind of help each other out at the same time as well.
Yep.
Because in the boxing, I feel like no one really does that. Yeah. I mean, like come out with big walkouts like that, or different walkouts, I should say. Yeah,
and I think what's next, man. Look, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, bro, but I don't know if you've seen Mario Barrios fight. Mario Barrios?
Yes.
You've been coming out with the Aztec Warriors, bro. I think that shit's dope.
No,
I think that could be like next idea.
No, for sure.
That'd be dope, man. Come out with the Warriors and stuff.
I seen that, and that's pretty cool. That's so cool. I've never seen anybody do that till this day. I think it's really just him. Yeah. And it's pretty cool that he embraces that. You know, that's his culture. So that's pretty cool that he embraces that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one fighter did that, bro, and I don't know if your dad remembers, but Fernando Vargas did it one time too, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, I can't remember if it was the Trinidad fight. I know it wasn't the De La Hoya fight, but he had like the whole, he had like some boxes, and then he just came out, kicked them.
Oh, really?
But he had the Warriors too with the fire and stuff. Bro, if I find it, I'll send it to you, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But I
don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah. So I think this is before you were born, bro.
Probably.
When you were born, bro?
2002.
Yeah, I think it was probably in 2000, bro. So this is way before that. But if I find it, I'll send it to you, man. But I think that'll probably be the next thing you could probably do.
Oh yeah,
it sounds dope, man.
For sure, I want to do different things for each fight. Not do the same thing over and over again. Just like I said, I could do that next, and I also want to come out maybe one time with the marching band or something.
Marching band would be dope too. I think for marching band, I don't know if you remember Spence versus Mikey Garcia. He came on, and that was dope too, man.
Yeah, I think who also did it is Keyshawn Davis. He did it one time. Yeah, I think he did it one time.
Okay. I don't remember him, but I'll check it out.
But yeah, I think that's so dope. Like I just and fun fact, I used to play in a band.
Nice.
Yeah, I played the French horn.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I only did it in middle school. I didn't do no marching band in high school. But I had the opportunity. But I mean, I had boxing, so you know, I told him I had to turn it down. I can't do it. I have, boxing comes first.
Yeah, for
boxing
sure.
is my first love,
bro, for sure. And I know that, you know why? Because my son was in band too. Really? He did it his whole not just 10, 11, 12th grade. Bro, that requires a lot of time. Yes. They go out there in the morning. Yes. They're traveling too. So I'm pretty sure that interfered with your boxing schedule. So you were just like, nah, never mind, man.
Yeah, we had to be there before school started and be there after school.
After the games. Yes. So I know it, bro. So I could assume you were like, well, I'm glad you chose boxing, bro.
And then
to my son.
and then for middle school, I also ran for Homecoming King, and the marching band was there, of course. And I didn't end up playing because I was running for Homecoming King. Yeah. And I ended up winning Homecoming King.
Nice, bro.
So it was pretty cool, you know. Knowing that I was, part of the band and winning Homecoming King. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Definitely one of the school highlights, bro. I mean,
and I wanted to do it again for high school, but that's when COVID hit. Yeah. So we didn't have a senior year, unfortunately.
Yeah. COVID. Yeah, COVID was a weird time, bro.
Yeah, very weird time.
Sadly, I was what they call it when you have to go to work. Everybody was at home.
Really?
What's it called? They call it I don't know, but basically it's worker, and they'll say something and then worker, but basically saying like
essential workers.
Huh?
Essential
worker, yeah, something like that, bro. And it was like, damn, I would come home, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like it was dope. Me coming home and seeing my kids, my girl, and my mother-in-law. They were here chilling, bro. You know, they were barbecuing or they were in the pool, and I'll be like at work all day, bro. And I'll be like, I'll come home, and I'll be like kind of low key hating, bro. Like I'll come home and I'm like, nah, man, you know what? They deserve it, man.
Yeah, no.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
And at the end of the day, I mean, it was good, like how you said, but it was bad and good as well. At least a lot of people had to stop working. They couldn't. Unfortunately, they couldn't. Continue working. So at least the good thing was, you still had to work and you were able to give them what they wanted and provide for them. Yeah,
I think the only thing that's kind of sucked was the electric bill, bro. Because I used to be like, here at the house, I'm like, I'll turn it off when everybody's in school, everybody's at work. Yeah. So then they were here all the time. I'm like, damn, you gotta chill out with turning on the thermostat, man. So you work in the refinery, right, bro?
Yes, correct.
I guess I'm assuming you're making that money in the refinery, right?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I make pretty decent for myself. Yeah. But just like I said, I mean, my true passion is boxing. That's just I have that job. I mean, it pays decent and it helps me fund my boxing career. Yeah. Because a lot of people think oh, he's a boxer, he makes really good money, and it's the opposite. Yeah. When you're starting off your career and you don't have sponsors or you don't have a big promoter to help you out, you're basically on your own. Yeah. You have to invest in yourself.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, bro, almost your first fight, you're almost fighting for free, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, because you're training, who's paying that? You know what I mean? You got
transportation, gas,
that boxing license.
Yes, exactly. Your physicals, you need all that done. Yeah. And like I said, I mean, it helps. Then you need your outfits, you need your food. It's a lot of things that come with it.
Man, you be having some badass outfits, bro.
Yeah.
So I like something I like to do, bro, is they have badass outfits. I like to call it out because I'm still thinking like, man, if I would be fighting, I would come out to this color. So when I see fighters that have like you, bro, that have good outfits, bro, I'll be like, damn. Yeah. So, hey, man, like just quick. How much they run, bro? Just roughly, man.
It depends. So
it depends how bougie you feeling, bro.
No, it just depends on with the boxing outfits, there's not really too many people you can go to. Yeah. So I would try to do one outfit from each person and see how their work is, and not only that, the price range, and see what works best for me. But anywhere cheapest, I would say maybe $400.
Yeah.
That's if you do something simple.
Yeah.
But me, I like to add a little bit more thought into it.
Yeah.
I like to do a little bit more extra stuff. I like to add rhinestones to it
Yeah.
and the colors and everything.
What are the things called? The ones like, what are they called? Like they're like.
Yeah, they're like what are they called? They're called tassels, if I'm correct in English. And
that costs money too.
yeah, that's extra. All that is extra.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the most expensive I have so far, which I bought early in my career, and I kind of redid. I added the tassels this time to it. It ran me about $1,300.
That's what I was thinking.
Top
bro.
and bottom.
Yeah, and that's not including the boxing shoes, bro.
Exactly. And that's just when I first bought it. That's not including the additions that I added to it.
Yeah.
That was like another $200-$300.
Bro, I'm assuming, bro. I mean, you gotta use this outfit more than once. Or
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I used it I think for my third fight.
Yeah.
And I still had it, and I was like, you know what? I mean, it was first of all, it was expensive.
Yeah.
And it looks nice, man. I wish I could have brought it, man.
Yeah,
I wish I could have brought it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks. I don't know if I have a picture of it.
Yeah.
I think I do have a picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has. It's gonna be rose gold. It's a mixture of a rose gold bronze colorish. But yeah, it's basically all bezeled out.
Yeah.
All bezeled out. So
Nice.
under the lights.
It's
It's gonna
shine
be
out,
shining,
bro.
exactly, yeah.
Nice, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to people that be making these outfits, man.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like, I can't sew, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And I try to do a different one each fight.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to like reuse them. I guess to the same fight over and over again.
Yeah.
I like to do different ones, and then not only that, the shirts we do the shirts, and we like to do different ones as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we give these out. You know, we don't sell them. We give these out.
Oh yeah. I can see. Pops is here with us today at the studio.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking dope, man.
Yeah. So.
Hey guys, y'all gotta come check him out, man. Y'all gotta come see him live.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one so far, bro.
Yeah. I like the last one that I did as well. It was the hot pink with black.
Yeah. Damn, bro. This is sick, man. I'm gonna just show it real quick. That's cool. Man, I don't know if y'all can see it, man, but man, man, send me a picture, bro, and I'll probably upload it.
Yeah, for
man,
sure.
It's dope, bro. I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, yeah. So I like to do, like I said, do different ones every time, every fight, man.
Shit.
I feel like not only that, the people that come out too, since we give out shirts with different colors and we like to do different things with the shirts. I feel like a lot of people are excited as well. Like we give the people some excitement as well because they'll be like, man, what color is he gonna use now?
Yeah.
I hope, just like you said, like I hope he comes out with this color or this color. You know, so it's always a surprise. You know.
So y'all get a full show intro. Then you get the boxing show, man.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Damn, man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah. So this is the first time we do the headbands. I got it from Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah. For
So,
sure, man. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm always watching, looking for new ideas, you know. I try to, I wouldn't say, well, kind of copy in a way, but add my own twist to it and add my own little thing to it, you know.
And what your dad be saying when you be like, hey, Dad, I'm thinking about this?
So sometimes he won't see the vision, or like I usually come to him and my mom about the ideas, and sometimes they like the idea, and sometimes they won't really. I guess they won't really see the vision. But if I really want it, I still get it, rather if they think it's bad or ugly. And then whenever they see it in person, they're like, oh, you know what?
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Looks good.
Yeah. I can see that too. And my son would tell me like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope, man.
You know.
All right, man. So we coming to the end. I want to ask you a few questions. Well, before that, do you watch boxing too? I know some fighters don't.
Yeah, I do.
So you live it, you watch it.
Yes.
Everything. So who's your favorite fighter right now that's active? Like,
I don't really have a favorite fighter, because I like a lot of fighters. I like, obviously I watch them, but I like to pick and choose. Like if I see one thing that a boxer does, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me try this. I like what he does here, so let me try it, and I like to add it to myself. But one, obviously, I like Canelo.
Yeah.
You know, Mexican
Your
roots.
style kind of.
Yeah.
When I was watching, I was like, kind of
Yeah.
like, I can see the Saul in it.
And I also like I think Crawford. Crawford is a really.
Bad
I
man,
feel like he
bro.
has a lot of tools as well.
Yeah.
The way he can switch and still look dominant in both stands is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Shakur as well.
Yep.
I know a lot of people like to call him boring and stuff, but
Yeah.
if you think about the true definition of boxing, it's hitting your opponent without getting hit. You know, people find that boring, but he does that very well.
Yeah.
He takes barely any punishment.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, look what just happened. Look, we had William Cepeda fought Shakur. William Cepeda probably won like, I don't know, maybe 3 rounds, 2.
Yes.
I don't know. And then, he had his moments in there, right? I
Yeah.
think he rocked him in between. And then, but Shakur still won. And then look at Lamont. I don't know if you just saw Lamont.
Yeah,
fight.
I just saw it. Yeah.
Bro, it was really hard for me to give one or 2 rounds to Roach, bro.
Yeah.
Homeboy just dominated him, bro.
Yeah, he did.
And just to show you, like, it may look boring or not, because I'm gonna be real honest, like, yeah, it may not be exciting for your casual,
Yeah.
but a real boxing head went on, like, man, that's real hard to do.
Yeah,
Like, I remember a lot of people say the same thing with Floyd. Man, he just runs, he just this, and it's like, he kind of does that, bro, but it's real hard to do.
Exactly.
Especially, like, the stamina, bro, to do it. Like, I think, you can move, and people call it running, whatever, but once you start getting tired, bro, it's not as easy, bro.
No.
It's not as easy, so
Yeah,
that fight was perfect to show, like, at what level Shakur is.
Oh no, yeah. No, yeah, and Cepeda only won a few rounds because Shakur was staying in the pocket with him a few times, a few seconds with him. But if it wasn't for that, I think Shakur would have just completely dominated him, which I think he still did, but I don't think Cepeda would have won a round.
Yeah.
But I think Styles makes fights as well.
Yeah, that too.
And I actually thought Lamont Roach was gonna do a little bit better on that fight.
Thought so too.
And I was kind of rooting for him.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Shakur kind of laid out the blueprint, just box him. But no, Cepeda, like sometimes like a loss is not always a bad thing as well, because after he took that loss, like he looks like
he came back.
Yeah, he came a way better fighter.
Yeah. Like,
And-
I don't know if I want to see the rematch, but I would like to see, like, if he actually learned. Because we can see, like, was Shakur that good that he looked like that, or he's really that good and he can make a closer fight, right?
Yeah.
So, man, and that's somebody else you could probably spar, hopefully. Shakur, because I know he be fighting at Jay Prince. So
Yes,
So that could be good if you can get a call from him.
Yeah.
You can learn from that too,
Yeah.
So we have some upcoming fights, man. You could just tell me who you think is gonna win or whatever, but we got Teal versus Rolly. Who you got, bro?
Ooh. I think I got Teal winning that.
Teal?
I think so. I feel like he has a little bit more of a better resume, and I like his style a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think I think he's a better fighter overall, but just Rolly he seemed pretty strong at 147, so we don't know. I think this is gonna be a good fight.
And I think Rolly too, at times he can be very awkward, and I feel like some fighters can't really you can't really adjust to an awkward fight. Like how do you adjust to that?
Yeah. And saying he did look strong, bro. I'll give him that. I don't know. Like I said, I think Teal's a better boxer, but maybe being at the bigger weight class, maybe.
Yeah.
And also Teal never really carry that power to 140.
Yeah, no.
I don't recall the last fighter he knocked out. I'm not saying it's all about knockouts, but I don't think he can like hurt Rolly.
Yeah, I know.
So I think maybe Rolly might be more, stronger and
that way, for sure.
But I could see Teal will have to fight.
Yeah, but
fight,
that's the good thing about boxing. You might think it can go one way, and the fight happens and it goes the total opposite.
Yeah. Because we all thought Teal was gonna like beat Kambosos, and then it was a hard fight too that he lost. Also, we got Ryan versus Connor. September. What you think about that fight?
I think I want to say Ryan takes it. I think Connor maybe I think he has a better, more style, better defense. But after I guess after he tested positive for I don't know what, I feel like ever since he came back negative, he hasn't really got any knockouts after
Yeah.
that. He just kind of like the power wasn't there no more.
Yeah, and that Mario Brothers fight too. It was like, man, that's one guy that I used to like a lot, and I still do, bro. I'm not gonna like clown, put him down like that. But I used to really think like, man, like I know he was nothing super like, man, he's the fastest, he hits the hardest, but I always thought like he had a lot of grit. But man, his last couple of fights were just kind of like, damn, like what happened, Mario? Like I feel like he's probably just burned out. After a big boxing career, I feel like sometimes, even if you're training, doing all this, you're like your body may not be, reacting how you wanted to. Like I thought he was gonna beat Pacquiao convincingly and still show him. I think he could still beat, like if he would have been at 100, like he still could have beat him like convincingly without disrespecting him too much, right? Like without like I'm beating the shit out of this old man, But Manny Pacquiao still Manny Pacquiao. So,
he is.
So that's why whenever Ryan beat Mario, I was just kind of like, I don't know if he's a world champion, yes, and that's very hard to do, bro.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah.
But I was just like, I'm still not convinced, but I think that's going to be, like, I think a lot of people hear the fight, they're probably like, nah, man, it's Ryan, he's a pretty boy, he got Conor, he's never been a world champion. Yeah. But I think that could be, like you said, styles make fights, it could be a good fight. I think so. I think Conor has a lot of heart, you know what I'm saying?
He does.
I don't think we've ever seen him quit, so I think should be a good fight.
Yeah. I mean, I can kind of see it multiple ways happening. It's just kind of who executes the game plan better as well too. Because you might have a game plan until you start getting hit, and you got to change your whole game plan.
Yeah. And what I like about these fights, a lot of people may say they don't sound as interesting, but they're all young, man.
Oh yeah.
It's not like one's older, another one, he's taking over. Like, so I think this should be pretty good fights, and I'm looking forward to these fights.
And I mean, and they're making the fights happen at the end of the day. They're willing to fight each other. Not everybody. Not everybody wants to fight the best sometimes.
Yeah, like we just had Keyshawn and Devin Haney, bro. I was just like, that one really disappointed me, bro. I was like, come on, guys.
Oh yeah.
So some do, and then I know. Shakur, he went to Super Boxing too, so I was just like,
oh yeah.
It's like, but now they're starting to show like they're gonna probably cross promote. So at first it seemed like they were on the other side of the street, so now they're on this side. So we'll see if they can make these fights happen.
Yeah, that Super thing too. It came pretty quick, and it started taking all the fighters.
Yeah, I mean, a lot like from Houston, like from what I know, is Breon. I had some guy, Andres Katsourakis interview. He went to Super.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, Otto Wallin, he just fought. He lost, unfortunately. I hope he's doing okay. But a lot of people are just going because they're giving out good money, man. That would be something you would look into if Zuva comes back in?
I don't know. I think maybe it's... I really don't know. That's something I would have to talk to my team about to see if I'm ready. Because if I'm correct, I think Sufa, they do like 50-50 fights. They put you against pretty hard fights.
Yeah.
So it just depends on my team if they think I'm ready or if they still think I need some time to develop.
Okay.
That's fair. But regardless, I'm gonna stay ready regardless, no matter what, if we get the call.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, man. From what I heard, they're offering a lot of money, man. So
that's what I heard too.
Hopefully, y'all can have like a pre-talk, like, hey, man, Dad, I don't know, man. They hit me up, man. I think but I always feel too, it's not always about the money, man. Because, like you said, development is very important.
Yes.
You don't want to get pushed too fast. So it's good to have that conversation.
Because you can also rush your career sometimes, and you never know, you can end up getting hurt and. Your career stops there.
So, that's good, man. I'm glad you're thinking that way. Some people would be like, let's go for the money. But, you look like, straight minded, bro. So that's good, man. Well, shit, man, that's it, brother, man. Thank you for dropping by, bro. I know I took a long time to make this interview happen. But man, I'm glad, you were finally here. Your pops came too. Man, I'll see if I can make it to your fight, brother. If not, for sure, the next one, man.
Yeah. And if not, you can also watch it live. I think it'll be live stream. If I'm correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely do that for sure. I know I can do that, bro.
Yeah.
But thank you for hooking me up with this shirt, man. For sure, you got my support, man.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to let the fans know? Sponsors, bro, where they can find you at?
Yeah, so August 15th, I'll be fighting with Texas Combat. So shout out Texas Combat Sports. Shout out Steve. And thank you all my sponsors. And I'm gonna be co-main event. So I'm just ready. I'm ready to put on a show. Yeah. I'm ready. that's what I like to do. I like, at the end of the day, boxing is entertainment at the
Yeah.
end of the day. So that's what I like to do. Take the extra mile, you know, do big walkouts, do a lot of different stuff at the end of the day. Because it is entertainment at the end of the day. That's what people want. That's what people pay their hard work money for, you know, to buy the tickets because they want to be entertained.
Yeah. So he's gonna entertain y'all with the ring walk, entertain y'all in the, you know, in the ring.
Exactly.
So make sure to check him out, man. I believe it's gonna be in Pasadena, right?
Yes, correct. It's gonna be at the Pasadena Convention Center.
Yeah, he's gonna be the co-main event guy. So make sure to check him out. He's gonna have a badass intro, badass outfit, man. It's gonna be a badass fight. How many rounds is it going?
6.
6. Okay.
Well, it's a 6-rounder, but
okay.
hopefully it don't go the 6 rounds. And if it does, I mean, regardless, I'm gonna come out with the victory.
Yeah, he'll be ready. If not, clock out soon. Or, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
if we can end it early and go home early, then and finish it early.
All right, man. Well, there you have it, man, guys. Christopher Saul Gonzalez Jr., man. Make sure to check him out. Get some tickets. I'm gonna make sure to put the link, you know, for the tickets. Y'all want to check him out. You know, I'm putting it in the description, and I will put his description too of his Instagram. Go ahead, check him out, guys. Show some love and appreciate it, brother. And that's it, brother.
Thank you for having me. Thank you,
sir.
man. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. No doubt, man. And that's it. We out, guys. There you go. Christopher Saul, man.
Should have worked the line a little bit better.
There you go, man. Appreciate that.
Fight Mecca.